Oh,
Hello. How was your weekend, your
oh,
wedding and stuff?
very good. Uh, yeah, so good. We have the different the feeling. We buy the high train, come to here. We buy the air, come home. Yeah, good, very good. Uh,
Oh, okay.
I but okay, maybe the this week or next week I come to the Guangdong Cantonese.
Mhm.
Uh, Yesterday the Canadian IMCC talk about go to here the list. mm, I don't this sorry,
Uh,
this this
oh,
uh, this uh I don't what is English, what is talking the list.
um, so the first one you said was biometric information.
In information maybe the you hit
Yeah.
you face you look the
Yep.
right the life. Yeah.
So we would say taking fingerprints and collecting biometric information. Biometric just means like your body, right? So like your picture, your fingerprints, your um, yeah, stuff
Oh,
like that. Yeah.
and you see interesting in the Fujian, in the Fujian the farmers no Canada the IMCC in the here. We need to go to the Zhejiang farmers or the Guangzhou farmers. So yeah, maybe I plan just get me the 1 month. The time is 1 month. Let's say 30 days. When you no go to here, sorry. Okay, you need the new visit new you visit the government IMCC. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe plan. Maybe this week, next week, maybe the Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
Very good. Very good. This traveling is good. And how's your thing? A lot of student or no busy or no?
It was quite busy. Uh, last week, yeah, but last week was quite busy. It's Friday, Saturday, so that's normal. Monday is normally busy for me, anyways. Yesterday was so, but yeah, worked out pretty fine.
New
And on
student,
Sunday we had a birthday, so that was fun. Um, but
always new student.
no, there's a lot of old students that haven't talked to me in like 3 months or 4 months, so they
Oh,
came back. Um, I got maybe three or four new students, but not a lot of new students. There's a lot of old students that came back. But
oh, a
anyway.
lot of old student came back. Okay,
Yeah.
they don't talk. Why you know the old time? Yeah.
Well, they ask. They're like, "I haven't. You've not been available. Have you quit?" And I'm like, "No. Just very busy, fully booked every day." They're like, "Oh, okay." So
Oh, you say 4 days very busy in every day. Okay.
yeah. So they're like, "Oh, okay. I guess not so
Oh,
good." But
that's,
anyways, that's okay. Um.
you just
So
wake up. Okay.
yeah. Uh. So the article I had today is
Mm.
about a water ban. Uh, this sometimes happens in more countryside areas where something breaks, like a pump breaks, and then you're not allowed to use too much water. So, oh, the pump breaks, you can use water, but only for essential things like maybe drinking, stuff like that. You can't use water for watering the plants or showering and stuff like that. But yeah, so there's a ban on non-essential water use in Edmonton area due to pump failure at water pump. So a plant like this broke something.
Okay. Residents and business in the Edmonton area will need the restrict no essential water use until fund, further notice after a pump failure at a water treatment plant.
So a pump is the thing that like moves the water, right? So because the pump is broken, right? It failed. They can't move the water any more than is already in the system. So if you just turned on all the water, you would have like maybe an hour worth of water and then it would all be gone. So they have to be very careful not to use too much extra water, only essential water, like drinking water or something like that.
Um, I made totally ban on no essential water use was issued Monday after an electoral issue cuts pub Felix the at the E.L. Smith water treatment plant in southwest Edmonton, Epical City.
But yeah, I guess it was an electrical issue. Um,
What has happened?
okay. Um, my wife's a bit sick today. Um, so yeah, so I guess there's just an electrical issue um, that caused the pump to break, and that's why everything is not happening ever since Monday, right? Uh, and yeah, hopefully uh, they can fix it soon, but no idea yet.
There is the timeline for when the ban will be the lifted.
Yeah, so there's no like we don't know if it's going to be fixed by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We don't know when it's going to be fixed.
Customers in surrounding the communities, including the Selwood Park City, are Albert Montreal, Molinware, Story,
Uh, yeah, Morningville.
Morning,
Yeah,
Stanley plan the spare cliff like to become more foot the Scotch one and others have been taught to limit no issue their water use. Water.
yeah. So these are the areas that are not allowed to use the special waters because the pump broke. So if we go to map, um, so Sherwood Park Street, Fort Fort Saskatchewan. Hmm. I'm guessing it's or is Canada. Here we go. So we're talking like does it have Fort? So yeah, we're talking about like this area of Edmonton, this thing here. But yeah. So yeah, that area they no longer are allowed to use non-essential water. They can again use drinking water, but if they need a shower, they need this, they're not allowed to.
And business using large volumes of non-essential water such as the non-germinators and car waters are being asked to hide water use.
So big businesses that use a lot of water, they're like car washes, not that important. Laundromats, not that important. Uh, so yeah, we're just going to cancel those kinds of businesses. Um, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily say they can't work. It just means that they can't do all that big water stuff, right? So, for example, if there's a in a laundromat, sometimes there's what's it called? Dry cleaning. They could do dry cleaning, and at a car wash, they can still do like the vacuum stuff, like vacuuming the inside of your car. So they can still clean stuff, but they're just not allowed to use water.
Okay. Creek, Creek Beneville, Epical, Distor of the engineering, and the teach nail saves taught the reports business using water to provide its tail produce like the hospitals and these terms are ex ex meat export from these measures.
Mhm. So um, when it comes to hospitals and restaurants, they have to use the water, right? You can't have dirty plates to serve food, right? You can't have dirty water for hospitals, right? So hospitals and restaurants don't have to worry about that. They can use whatever they want. Um, Now, that doesn't mean they're going to try to use as much water as possible. They'll try to probably limit themselves, but to make sure that people aren't getting sick at restaurants or dying in hospitals, they have to be allowed to use good water.
Residential users are also being asked to conserve water by taking short showers, as well as the delaying laundry and dishwashing. Dishwashing.
Yeah.
Dishwashing.
um, if we can fix this right, like today or tomorrow, um, then you can wash your clothes and wash your dishes the next day. It's not a big deal. So if you can do as little dishwashing or as little laundry as possible, once we fix it, you can do it all afterwards. And then the water will be fine. But if you do it all right now, that could be bad. So try to do this so that we don't run out of water.
I also want to make sure to the emphasis that the water is the safe to drink and we're working very hard to restore safe as soon as the possible benevolence.
So it's only a pump that's broken, not any of the filters or anything like that. So this water is perfectly fine to drink. Nothing wrong with it. Um, and they're hoping that, uh, yeah, any second they're like, come on, let's get this pump back on. So they're hoping to fix things as soon as they can. But yeah, again, you can drink this water, no problem. And I guess this is just where it is. Yeah.
Uh, of sales said Monday afternoon there was a failure around 2 a.m. in the EL plant, pumping systems that move water into the water distribution system.
So, yep, this happened at 2 a.m. At this plant when they were moving water into like distribution system means like moving water into the city, right? So not water coming to the plant to be fixed and better, blah blah blah. It was moving the clean water to everyone's houses and businesses. That's where the problem happened. But yeah, it Monday afternoon says 2 a.m. afternoon though, so I'm confused here. Maybe they mean 2 p.m. They might mean 2 p.m. Monday.
Okay.
Because it says afternoon, so 2 a.m. is not afternoon. But anyways, on Monday this problem happened. Yeah.
The why? Okay. The company is now working in the discrete containing all of its commercial and industrial customers to notify them of the panel. Said information was also passed to social media. Social media.
So obviously the company is working on fixing and directly telling which businesses need to stop, right? So for example, like the car washes, they need to go there quickly because if the companies don't know, right, they'll just use the water, right? So they need to quickly go to these big businesses that can't use it, like the car washes, laundromats, stop them right now and tell who can use it, who can't use it, so that everyone's like aware. Because the worst thing that would happen is we have this much water left, we don't tell anyone, and then everyone uses the water in like a day, and now we have no water and we're like, uh-oh, what's going on? So yeah, that would probably be very bad. So they're trying to be very quick at telling everyone.
However,
None.
none of the more than 10 business considered by CBC News Monday said they were aware of the risk station.
So yeah, it sounds like the company is very bad at this. It sounds like they're trying to tell people, but they're not doing a very good job because CBC talked to everyone, and a lot of businesses were like, there's a water thing? What? So yeah, they need to be a bit better at telling and faster at telling people that the water, you can't use the water or whatever.
Bonnewell said the restart water treatment plant is still a fun Texan. Normally, both the cannot quietly supply the until a safe area with normal water. The consumption, he added, there is no impact to the quality of the drinking water.
So yeah, there is another treatment plant that is putting water into the system. It's just a smaller one. So that's why they're trying to reduce the water, because this treatment plant can only make this much water, even though normally they need this much water. So they're like, if we can make you not use so much water and we stay in this range, nothing else will break. And once we get, where was this company? Once we get EL Smith plant back to normal, everything will be fixed. And again, they're really emphasizing you can drink the water. It's not like bad water. You're just not allowed to use a lot of it.
Similar events don't happen often. He said nothing. There are usually redundancy systems in place.
So in Canada, I don't know if you do this in China, but in Canada, we put multiple things in the same area to make sure that if one thing breaks, we still have like three more. So we normally do this all the time in all these different areas, and we kind of have that, right? We have Rossdale water treatment plant in the same area to kind of help, but it's just not enough. So the big problem that we had for this one, which is pretty rare, is that the big one failed, but we still have the small ones. Yeah, pretty simple.
The failure happened in a manner that resulted in multiple pieces of the equipment not being able to operate. He said, operate.
Yeah, if we remember from the beginning, they said it was the electrical failure. So it probably didn't just break the pump. It probably broke like the pump, the dashboard, the computers, the blah blah blah. Like there's probably a lot of electrical stuff that broke with the electrical failure. So not just the pump is broken, but a bunch of things are. So that's why it's taking a bit longer. Because remember, that was Monday 2 a.m. and in Canada right now, it should be Tuesday, 8 p.m. So we're talking about a day or so with less water. Like they should have been able to fix one pump, so there must have been extra things broken. Yeah.
We don't ask our customers to do this very often, so this the mission will help us a lot to give us that extra time to make the repairs necessary to restore saves. Restore saves.
Yeah. They're just saying that like this doesn't happen normally. Like normally this would all be fine. But we're really hoping that you follow the rules, don't use too much water, so that we have extra days to do this. Because again, we have that other factory working or the other treatment plant working. And if that can do enough water for like 3 or 4 days, that's plenty of time to fix everything. So please follow the rules and we'll fix it as soon as possible. Yeah, something like that.
Police are working to repair the flight. He said, but its ankle when ships from the Yale Smith facility will be restored.
Mm-hmm. So crews are working basically that they're trying, yeah, they're just essentially, they're like, it broke and we have no idea how long it's going to take. The problem they probably are having, because again, it was electrical failure, is this thing broke, which then caused this thing to break, which then caused this thing to break. And so they probably don't know how bad it is. So they could probably fix the pump right away, but then they need to fix this thingy. Oh, and now that they fix this thingy, that means they have to fix this thingy. So that's kind of why they don't know how fast this will be. It probably will be like 2 or 3 days, but it'll just depend on how many things broke down the chain, right? This pump broke, this thing broke, this thing broke, this thing broke.
We are optimistic we can get the repairs done in a tiny manner, but we don't have those the specific timelines available right now, he said.
Yeah. So essentially, they know that they will be able to fix this like within a reasonable time. Like it's not going to take them a month to fix this. They know they can fix this like within a week, but they just don't know, is it going to be a full week? Is it going to be 4 days? Is it going to be 2 days? Is it going to be 5 days? They don't know. They know they'll do it fairly fast, but yeah, they just don't have the idea. And municipality issues water bans. This is just saying like uh, the mayor of smaller areas doing the water bans, not like the federal government, not the provincial government, but like the small area government making the bans.
Following it caused water ban, municipalities in the Edmonton area began issuing their own bans.
Mhm. So
And
EPCO, I guess, is where the factory is. So they went, boom, we need to get rid of water. And to help EPCOR, other places around EPCOR are reducing their water or banning water so that like EPCOR doesn't like run out of water, right? Because if they all kind of use water the same way normal, they can't send water to EPCOR. And if they can't send water to EPCOR, then EPCOR has like zero water, and that's really bad. So the surrounding areas are helping each other to make sure everyone has some water. Not a lot of water, but some water.
some, okay. Manuel Morningware, Stony Plan, and Sid Ablet have around they will begin consuming water to the mention essential water receipts for the flighting food, the population and stay say
Sanitation.
sanitation.
Yeah. So yeah, firefighting. So if there's a fire, food, obviously, and sanitation would be like hospitals. So those are the three main things, of course. Switch.